want you to show me how to get to know someone like you.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and this is the first episode of the Road to Glory. So today's going to be a relatively short episode. I just want to let you guys all know what I've been up to ever since the web app came out. I think the web app came out on Wednesday morning, and I didn't get to touch it till Wednesday night. But regardless, obviously I didn't really pack anyone great, otherwise it'd be on my Instagram. So some stuff that I've been working on is I've been trying to build 2 squads. So I know you can see my coin total over here and you're just like 331 coins. Like, seriously guy, how do you have such little coins? Well, don't worry guys, I got you. So my main focus was to build 2 squads, as well as start investing in some of the players that I could, or consumables. So yeah, mostly consumables. So I invested in some consumables as well, and mostly because I think the consumable prices will go high. So obviously I've been trying to relist some people on my trade pile, just trying to see if people would buy some bronze players, mostly because of the SBCs going on right now. I bought a squad fitness, wasn't too expensive. And then I just bought a whole bunch of consumables. I went with engine and catalyst, mostly because I could kind of snipe catalyst at around 400 coins, and even on bid I got some at 300, and I think there was one I got at 200 as well. So yeah, I think catalyst prices should go at least to 1,000. They're already at 600 right now, so if I did sell them I could get a lot of profit already. Besides for that, I invested in 1 squad fitness. The price is already increasing, and I was hoping to get them at around 500, but 600, and yeah, 1's good enough for me. So yeah, let's get into the squad. So I built 2 teams. My first team is a Calcio A/MLS hybrid, and it's not the greatest team, I'll be honest. It's not, no one special. All these players that I have over here, they're all 75 rated, and the reason I bought them is because I bought them at 300 coins. This way I can just quick sell them once later on. I don't lose any coins on tax, and it was just a safe bet. One player that I invested heavily in was Giovenco, because of this 4-star, as well as, you know, Toronto FC, he's a beast. But mostly because of the 4-star weak foot and skill moves. Then I got obviously my wingers Cersei and Nagby, from the MLS. So both of them, Nagby mostly because of the pace, and Cersei I got him for 350. Everyone else was a bit more expensive. I got Torreira. I had one of my monthly rewards when the team of the season was out. I got his team of the season player, and he played pretty well. I know the shooting is quite low on him, and so is the defending and physical, but I think for at least 5 games he should be fine for me before I start really investing and upgrading these teams. And then this silver player, mostly because he's the only one that links with this guy, who I have untradeable right now, Dizimali. So the reason I have Oyongo is because of the link over here, and I know it's Montreal. I mean, for you Montreal fans, I'm sure you guys think he's a beast, but for someone living in Toronto, it's not the greatest sight to see. But it's FIFA. So then I have my 2 center backs. There's nothing to talk about besides for that this guy's Gonzalez's pace 71 is pretty good, and he should be able to catch up with the defenders. And Sukanovic, just because he's 300, and he wasn't under 60 pace, and he had decent defending and physical stats. Keeper didn't even care, just got the first guy I could get for 300. So yeah, obviously I'm gonna have to do some work on it. And but my team, this was my second team, and then I have my first team, and this is the one I worked a lot more towards, and that may be a mistake because I don't know if I should equally focus on both teams or have one more of a main team. But there's a reason behind this. So as you can see, it's much more, it looks a lot more OP with some more meta players. Well, I don't know what the meta is now, but at least the FIFA 17 meta players. And the reason I got so many of these players is because I got them on a very cheap price. I almost sniped them. So if you look over here, Fakir, I got him for 1,200. He's currently going for 4,000, and since I don't have that many coins, each 1,000 coins at this stage of FIFA matters a lot. So yeah, Fakir, who I think is going to be great. He's probably going to be my star player of this team, along with Balotelli. And obviously, so my front line, I got Balotelli. I know he has low work rates, but I was looking at some of the people who have Xbox and early access for FIFA, and especially Fuji. He said he loved playing with Balotelli, and his positioning was great. He was always in the box, so if people are cutting back and passing it, he's pretty great over there. He isn't expensive. He's probably the most expensive player I've gotten. But also one thing of note, going back to the whole Xbox thing, I was watching Nepenthes' YouTube video, and he was telling his viewers that work rates matter a lot more. So, not work rates, the whole positioning and tactics matter a lot more. So when I put players to get in behind or stay back while attacking, they'll actually do those rather than how it was in FIFA 17. So I'm guessing they fixed that up. So yeah, I guess the low work rates might not matter as much with Balotelli, and again the 4-star on Balotelli with the scoop turns, and his shooting is 82 as well, and 77 physical. I think he'll probably be another really strong player for my team. So up front, Balotelli along with Coco, who's just the 88 pace, just want to get in behind the defenders, and Thauvin, who has very well overall stats. So he could be a bit more of an attacking mid-style player for me. So I could kind of hold on to the ball, L2, R2 dribbling, and then cut in and pass to Balo. Then I have Gustavo, and I can't emphasize how important I think it is to have a defensive-minded midfielder in your team, at least one. And Gustavo has great stats here, especially for a starter team. So he has 80 physical, 80 defending, and 64 pace isn't that great, but he's going to be... My tactics for him will be to just stay back while everyone else is attacking. So he'll always be just here saving the back line of the defense, and that's why I think his defending and physical will be great to make sure he protects that back line. Then I have my two wing backs. So I have Martial as my left back, and that's because at first I got him since he was relatively cheap, but now the prices have gone a lot more, so he's going for closer to 700 last time I checked. Also, it was the whole idea of him giving that super link, the perfect link, to Marcelo here, and I was gonna go a hybrid over here. So before it was a little bit of the La Liga going on my right side, but since I got Fakir and then I saw that Gustavo wasn't that expensive, I started to build out my team that way. And I also got Thauvin for quite a cheap price. I think currently he's going for 1400, so I got some good bargains, and that's the reason I ended up going into League 1. So defense, Marcelo and Diop, most of them are in the 60 paces. I think at this stage of FIFA I should be fine. So yeah, this is my team. I know in the beginning, well, my first video, I said that I was going to be looking more into a Calcio A hybrid type of scenario. If you go back to my first video, Calcio A Premier League hybrid. But Premier League's players are very expensive, just like I said in my last video as well. There's no reason to start off with a Premier League squad. Look into Bundesliga, because Castro, an 82 rated defensive midfielder, was going for 950 at one stage. I don't know what his price is right now, but yesterday I could have gotten him for 1,000. I didn't, that was my mistake, would have made some good trades. Probably could have made some profit once the game comes out. And if you don't have a good team right now, don't worry either, because it's only a matter of time. Once the games come out, you buy all this stuff from EA, FC, and unlock the coin boost, so you're getting 1,000 coins a game. That's pretty much one good player, one decent player for after each game, and just playing 11 games, you should have a decent squad by then. So if you didn't jump early on the whole trading bandwagon and haven't started already buying the consumables or don't have coins to do that, don't worry, just play a few games and go for it. Lastly, I just want to talk a little bit about this channel. So this road to glory will be a little bit different. My main purpose is to have one team by the end of FIFA that is worth a cumulative of 1 million coins. So without spending money, obviously. So that's what I want. I want a team that has at least 1 million coins. Once we get that, we'll see where we move forward with that. Obviously the long-term goal is still a road to glory, but an objective would be great to get is 1 million coins. Anyways, thank you for watching so much. Please don't forget to comment down below on how I can improve or what you think of this team. Also, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like.